In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use a DJI Pocket Osmo 3. Hi there, my name is Lesline and I am your favorite nurse yogi. We are going to get into how I use my Pocket Osmo 3 as a content creator. I have been getting a lot of questions from friends and people online just asking like, how do you put, what device are you posting your videos on? How do you upload? Like, I'm getting a lot of content creator questions lately because your girl's very consistent. So I just wanted to share how I use this. And currently, because I feel like people don't say these type of things, I am recording on my phone. I have an iPhone, I should know this, 16. It's the one with the three lenses. It's not the newest one. So it's like a couple years old. I love this phone, the iPhone 16 Pro. I have the Pro. I love this phone down. When I tell you it records beautifully, and I am recording on my front, like the front camera. So not the best one. That is, let's just get into it. So who am I, first of all? My name is Lesline. I am a certified yoga instructor, but always first, I am a registered nurse. I'm a registered nurse with 12 years of healthcare experience, and I'm also a certified yoga instructor with 5 years of teaching experience. No, I do not teach at a brick and mortar yoga studio. I teach here online, have plenty of yoga classes for you that are free, and then I also teach yoga in my community. And then I am a content creator. So your girl is creating content for my yoga classes. I'm creating content for fun, for brands. I'm doing a lot of content. I lost my train of thought, if I'm going to be honest with you. We should have a script. We normally have a script, but we don't. And we're going to trudge on. This is take 3, and I'm recording during my lunch break. This is real life. So did I say this is day 3? This is day 37. Bear with me, y'all. It's been a long day. This is day 37 or 38 of 100 days on YouTube. And you notice I'm slowing down as I speak because I have to clock back into the people's job, but it's going to be okay. I'm okay. I use my yoga. I use things that I learned when I was in therapy to slow the fuck down. It's all good, right? So it's day 37 of 100 of being on YouTube. And I have to use this camera because I can only do so much on my phone. Like I shared with you, I'm recording content all of the time. I don't even know how long this video is gonna last, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because I don't know how much space I have left on my phone. But I'm not super tech girl, and I don't know how to do record on this. And then I also don't have time to edit. So that's something else too. People, are like, oh, how do you record every day? Like the editing kills me, or the editing, I don't want to say, you're not supposed to say certain words on YouTube, but the editing ends me. It's like, I just don't edit. I just record. I hit record. And then once I hit record on whatever device that is, normally it's on the DJI Pocket. And I'm going to get into the specs-ish. It's not going to be super, this is not a tech channel, okay? So don't be mad if I ain't giving you everything you need, but please, like, comment, and subscribe. But look at how I just digress. I be going off and then I forget what I was saying. But back 4 or 5 years ago when I first became a yoga teacher and I LLC'd my business, I was like, okay, I'm going to be a yoga YouTube channel. And there was somebody that I'm really inspired by, still am. And she had a DSLR camera, and she's in the yoga space. And I was like, okay, well, if she has a DSLR camera, I need to have a DSLR camera too. Duh. And so I bought one. And when I tell you the learning curve on the DSLR, I'm not in photography. I'm in wellness. Okay. So, if you're in photography, you're probably like, oh girl, I'm not. So if you're somebody that is not a photographer, I personally do not recommend that you buy a DSLR camera because it's a steep learning curve. I already have to learning curve a lot of other things in life. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a business owner. Can my equipment that requires me to be a producer at this time, because it's party of one, can it be simple? And this is simple. So that was 4 or 5 years ago that I bought the DSLR. I started right here recording my yoga videos that are still here on YouTube, and I was getting discouraged because I was like, I don't understand how the lens works. I forget, because when it comes to things that I'm super annoyed with, I just throw it away. Like I just delete it out of my brain. But I remember I sold it, and it was this young guy. I put on OfferUp, and the young guy like came within like a day, probably within hours, came to my house to get the DSLR, because I sold it for really cheap, because I was just like, I don't know what to do with this thing. So then fast forward about I've had this camera 2 years. I didn't get it last year. I got it the year before. And I only got this camera I was seeing all the influencer girlies with their DJI Pocket. Like, if you don't have a DJI Pocket, what are you doing? I'm being silly. I'm going to have this link down below, though, because I've already had a friend of mine who was like, yeah, you were making a video about how you don't need the camera, but then I bought the camera after you said that I don't need it. And I was like, dang, I could have got a little kickback. So my affiliate for this camera will be down below. I'm going to show you what comes in. I don't know, though, y'all, because the link, hopefully I'll find a better link. But like I said, I bought this camera 2 years ago, and so much changes within the tech space, like within tech and within technology, that when I bought this 2 years ago, this was called the content creator combo. You get the bag and all the stuff included with the purchase. And I bought it at Best Buy, and because I wanted it like today. I didn't want to like order it on Amazon, and then I didn't want to wait. I'm not a patient person. So with that being said, let's just get into, I was saying something else and I forgot, guys. So if I repeat myself, bear with me, okay? So you get the camera, obviously, and it says what it's called, the Pocket 3, and it's the DJI. Me and my friend, we always want to call it DJI. I don't know if you're a DJI girly, if you can relate. Why we want to put, I don't know, it's like the black people, we just be like putting S's on the ends of things, and it's not DJI, it's DJI. So about 3 years ago, I saw a lot of people with this camera. They were swearing by it. Maybe they were getting paid. I don't care. I was like, I got influenced, I started seeing it a lot. And then my friend, shout out to my friend Brittany, she had this, and I was like, wait a minute. And so I was like, okay, if you have this, and I was seeing how easy it was just for her to use it. And like, then we went to DC together for a conference, and she was using it, and I was like, okay, I need to get this, because at this point it's embarrassing. And at this point I am admitting that I am a content creator. I need to have a device solely for content. A question that I get is like, do you record all of your videos on your DJI? No. Right now we're recording on my iPhone. I think I said that already, but we're recording on my iPhone with the front facing camera. So this isn't even the good camera, y'all. The back camera is so good. Honestly, competitive. If I'm gonna be honest with you all, it's really good. Like, people all the time are like, dang, like, what phone do you have? I just changed my settings, because again, I'm in the content creator space. So a lot of my algorithm is like, how to make your camera like look crisp, how to this. But here's just a spoiler, like, make sure you're cleaning, you could even use the back of your shirt, cleaning your lenses. You know what? Let's clean this lens right now. I'm telling you, and I'm like, did I clean my lens? Ooh. Okay, clean your lens. Maybe you'll see a slight difference. Also with recording, this requires no money. Clean your lens. But if you're already about 10 minutes into this video, you're like, I want to know everything about this camera, because I'm on the fence. You're on the fence of purchasing the camera because you're not a content creator, right? But your phone stay full, right? And so that's the first thing. Clean your lens. Costs no money before you buy this camera, right? The second thing is, shout out to Erin On Demand. That girl I love her content. She taught me this next thing I'm going to tell you. Make sure, if you can, always have good lighting and good audio. Right now, my audio is trash. I do apologize, but it's because I'm on my phone and I don't have a separate mic, so with the content creator combo, you do get this mic, which is really nice. I have been having trouble of Bluetoothing my DJI mic to my phone. If you have this camera, let me know, like, am I doing something wrong? Please let me know. But lighting and audio, but lighting is what I'm focusing on right now. Put your device, phone, whatever it is, iPad, put it in front of your window. And right now it is overcast. And that is the best. I've heard this from photographers. Like when I do do photo shoots and stuff, like there have been times when it's been like this and the photographer's like, no, this is perfect. Like the lighting is, and it is like the lighting, I don't know what it is, but the lighting is so good. I don't know if my makeup is running a little bit. Anyway, so you get this mic, which I love it. And then you have, and again, this video is for beginner content creator girlies, like aspiring and beginning, okay? So I'm breaking down things that I learned through watching videos. So you see how I just took this little thing off? Don't ask me what this is. I'm a nurse. I am not in tech. This is so like if you're outside. So yesterday I recorded at the park, right? And we were, do I have something? What is that? Thanks for telling me. What the heck? So this is like if you're outside and it's super windy. Anytime you're outside, honestly, keep this on so that it muffles the background noise and it just has me and you on the mic. Then if you're inside, like lately I'll take this off if I'm recording inside because I'm inside, right? And then like this is the mic, you just talk like this. Which is really nice, there's a magnetic, it's like this. So if you know, you're like, you gotta do, maybe you're recording a yoga class, you just put the little magnetic strip in the back of your shirt, you know, we want to be nice and discreet, and you can just be like this. I tend to talk really loud. And so what is really nice, I'm going to show you something. Oh, my SD card is not in, but so you turn the mic on, it's right here. There's a little power button and it vibrates, which I like. I believe that's the Bluetooth side. And then this, I think, tells you if the battery is like dying. But what you'll see, can you see that? Oh, you see me. Okay, so you see like this green bar. I don't want to yell, but if I talk louder, it gets red. So when I see that for myself, I'm like, oh crap, like I need to like, I don't have to talk as loud because it's a good mic. Like as a, you know, I don't know, I'm in the 0 to 5 years, I guess. So I'm still new. Yeah. As a new content creator, I do like that because I do tend to project when I'm like in my house. In real life, well, like when you see me in person, I'm very quiet. But when I'm in my house and I feel safe, I'm like yelling. I remember I had this ex-friend that was like, you talk too loud. Anyways, we're not friends anymore. So there's that. So that's the mic, right? And then, okay, so then you see me? Oh, this is Inception, right? So this, if you're wanting to record like an Instagram reel, a YouTube short, a TikTok, you would record, I always forget, but you're gonna record this way, okay? Vertical, because horizontal is when you lay down. That's how I remember it. This is if you wanna record a long form, like what we're doing, right? And so I have my phone the same way as this, but what's cool is like, you don't have to switch the lens, you just switch the screen and it knows what to do. And then what's also cool is it tells you the resolution. So when it's this way, it's 4K 30 frames per minute, I believe. And then I know it's 4K, I just don't know the frames per minute. And then here it tells you if your SD card is in or not. Mine is not because I'm always uploading content to my server. This tells you we're back. I didn't have space on my phone. So you see where I have a camera? CapCut took like 30 gigs. I had to delete the CapCut. It's fine. I think I've got all the reels and stuff I needed off of it. But this is real life. So we were talking about, but when you see it's going to be one full video, we were talking about the battery, right? So if you click, and then what's also cool is that it tells you like when you're connected and to your mic, and you'll also know you're connected to your mic because again, you see the green, you see how it gets a little, it's like you're too loud. So then here we're going to tap the battery and it tells you 51%. If you don't like to see that, as you can see, I don't like to see it, I guess. But anyways, you tap that. Hold on guys. You see, I could see you. Okay. Well, anyways, that's the battery. And then if you want to do zoom, you can zoom here. Do you see that? There's like a zoom feature on that side. This is really cool, but it can make you dizzy. I'm not gonna lie. Because I know if somebody has a DJI, when the camera is moving with them, which is nice if you're like, it's nice for certain types of content, like if you're not moving as much, but if you're teaching a yoga class, it works to an extent. So if you're teaching a yoga class, do not use this feature I'm about to show you. So the feature is this thing. You click that little icon, it's called Face Auto Detect. You click Start. And I'll just read to you what it says. It says that when enabled, camera will automatically follow the face closest to the center of camera view. So I'm gonna click, and there's other different features that I have yet to play with. Dynamic framing, push joystick to switch focus frame, press 5D button to start or stop following an object. There's also spin shot. So then the camera, like this is the actual camera. I forgot to say that. So, and he moves, like he moves. And it's a gimbal, which is nice. And a gimbal means so you're not shaky and you look like you got some professionalism, right? So there's that. But the only feature I use within this thing, I was about to call this something else, nursing stuff. The only thing I use is the face auto detect, but I've stopped using it recently because I be getting motion sickness watching my own videos, and I'm pretty sure you probably be getting it too. And I don't need you getting sick with me, right? So you click start, and then you guys can't see this, but you make sure the camera. So that's something else too. Oh gosh, hold on. Oh, okay, you guys aren't seeing that. Yeah, you shouldn't be seeing that. Okay, so this is so hard to show, but how you know it's on, okay. You know what? That's not gonna work right now, and that's okay. But it'll turn yellow. So how it was white, it turns yellow, and then you press record, and this is the record button. So once you press record, you like hold your face in there's a frame that appears in the screen. You hold your face there for like 3 seconds, and then it catches your face, and then you go like this, and it just follows you to an extent. Like I said, sometimes when we're doing in a yoga class, if I'm doing a sun salutation, meaning I'm going from, we're going up, and then we have to do forward fold, and then we're doing a lot of up and down, it kind of gets a little confusion. So it's like, which I get, it's only a camera. What else? Okay, so there's that. Oh, and then, okay, so then down here, oh my gosh, guys, this is a mess. But down, like my office is a mess. Down here, you press that little thing, the camera icon, and you'll see it says, oh, come on, stop doing it. Video, low light. There's also slow motion. You rarely want to use that as a new content creator. When it is in slow motion, we be getting time lapse is a good one. I like time lapse. If you're doing like a clean with me video, or maybe you want to do a yoga class, but you want to do it like you want to make it short form, like so you want to do it like this. You can do time lapse. So all the features for the most part, and you'll know too, it has this, that means it's time lapse. It's not regular. So here we go. This is way better. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but those are all the options. You can even take a picture. You also can do panorama. I haven't taken photos on this thing. My friend Brittany, I think she's taken photos like here and there, but I'm not a photographer, but if you are wanting like quality photos, like if you're somebody that's like, okay, the reason that I suggest that you get this camera is if you are a content creator. Like they made this specifically for the content creator girls. Like when I tell you, because the one reason is how small it is, like the convenience. Like my friend Brittany, especially, anytime we go out, people are like, is that they're like, that's a camera? And especially if you're a new content creator who thinks everybody's looking at you, which is not true. Nobody cares what you're doing, being really frank. But if you're self-conscious, let me say that in a better way. If you're self-conscious about recording in public, and I don't mean recording other people because you have to get people's consent. You don't just put a camera in somebody's face. Do not do that. But if you are recording yourself in public, you can barely see this. So let's get into that. Recording in public and also like safety for your camera. So this is the case. So it literally just like snaps in here like this. That was actually a really dramatic snap. It's normally not even that loud. It goes like this. And let me actually, guys, I'm doing two things at once. Don't worry, mind your business. So it snaps in like this, and this is the case, right? I need to put like some kind of stickers, branding or something, because when I tell you, when you're in the content creator space, you go to a content creator event or something, a lot of people have these now. So, and they're expensive. Like it is at least $600. I remember for a minute, it was almost like $1,000 for the content creator combo. When I got mine, I think it was I paid about $800. I paid a little under $1,000, but again, worth it. The SD card is not included. You do need to buy your own SD card. I have, and we can make that a separate video, how I upload, and I'll address it here though as well. But I use, and I'll explain this in a little bit, but I have the SanDisk brand Extreme Plus. This is the 256 gigabyte SD card, which gives me about 4 hours, which if you don't record a lot of content, you're like, oh, that's a lot. But if you're recording daily videos and there have to be at least 20 to 30 minutes, that goes away really, really quick. So that's why I have to make sure I'm constantly offloading. I don't know if that's the correct term, but offloading my SD card onto our server with this guy. So this guy is actually separate. So I have this guy. I don't remember what this is called. I have this because my MacBook is like maybe 4 years old now. I got it maybe a year or so into my business. I had to get a new MacBook because storage, and it was just really old. I had my first MacBook. My dad bought it for me when I graduated nursing school in 2013. No, I graduated nursing school in 2013. Took my NCLEX February 2014, and he got me that as a nursing school graduation present. And I had that computer until about 2023. When I tell you Macs last, so anyways, I have like a newish, it's like 4 years old. And so anyways, I have to use this UBC adapter. Everything's UBC now. I'm kind of annoyed by it. I don't know. It's just something as a millennial, it just irks me. I'm like, why is everything UBC? I don't like it. Take me back to the, not UBC. Anyways, I digress. So this guy has different plugins, okay? I'm not tech. I'm going to say that 5 million times. Has different plugins. So what I do is I use this Anchor USB that then I plug my micro SD into, plug this guy into here. I think my MacBook when I tell you my MacBook, it's weird. It doesn't have, my MacBook doesn't have the regular, this one. So I have to plug him into here and then plug this into my MacBook to offload my videos. I will offload my videos, because a lot of people are very pressed about editing. If I am editing, I will offload my video onto my computer. Well, no, onto my server, because I barely have space on my computer as well, onto my server, which my husband, we have this like server, this like cloud server thing, not Apple. It's like our own thing, okay? I put it on there. Then I upload it into CapCut, and I'll do my edits in CapCut. CapCut is the program that I use if I am gonna edit. I do pay the yearly rate for CapCut. It is worth it to me. You don't have to do that. None of this is me telling you what to do, but people be... Okay, we moved because why? My phone died. So now we're connected to my charger, and it's like in a different part of my room, of my office. Yep, I am working the people's job, and I'm getting a new desk. So this is my standing desk. The person was supposed to come today, but they couldn't. Anyways, okay, we're almost done with this video. We're powering through. So I shared that with you. I shared how after I if I make an edit, which these, 100 days on YouTube, we ain't really editing. I'll do, my CapCut thing, make my edits. Then I will upload the edited video to the server. So yes, it's 2 different videos. And then okay, I'm not gonna get too much into the weeds to that. I can make a separate video about that. Put it on the server and then upload from the server to YouTube, okay? And then let's talk more about the camera, because that's what this video is about, like the DJI Pocket Osmo 3, everything you need to know as a beginning or aspiring content creator, because that is exactly who this camera is for. So what else am I holding? This is a charger. So it's a charging block. That's not the correct words. It's a portable battery. So you just plug it in and everything, like, I'm somebody, I don't read instructions. I just don't have the patience for it. I know that's bad, but I didn't have to read you don't have to read the instructions. It's all very user friendly. Like DJI, they were like, we know the girl's got to get the content, so we gonna make it easy. And when I tell you they make it easy, so you put this, well, let's see if it's actually charged. And I showed you guys, like, this is the on button. This is to zoom in, zoom out. If you want to do that, I rarely touch this button. It's just really this. And then I don't think I have any charge on this, but if you need a charge, use that. You'll know it's an ongoing theme. I'm always 0%. Okay, and then this guy, this is like when you want to put it on the tripod. And I'm going to show you something additionally with this that I learned. So if you want to put it on the tripod, I have it in the case, which is nice. The case has all of my DJI stuff. What is that? Oh, that's okay. All right, so this is your little tripod that comes, you don't have to, it's not each hold separately. This comes with the content creator combo, and then you can just sit this on a desk, on your vanity. When I tell you they've made this with us in content creators in mind. And then you can even just hold it if you're like really wanting to stay steady, but you don't have to worry about staying steady with this camera because it has the gimbal. So you can be like, and it has a gimbal, so you're fine. What else comes with it? So that's everything that comes with it. I also, we're wrapping up. I also wanted to show you all, because I know you have like 11 tripods, and you probably have more content creator equipment than me, if I'm gonna be frank. And then I don't see no content though. So I'm so confusion. It's no shade, but sometimes you gotta give you a little, because come on guys, come on, right? So this is one of these tripods. I got this like for free, but what I'm going to show you is when you're in your YouTube bag now, right? I'm getting more people over here on YouTube because we need more people over here. This tripod has this you see this silver thing? This is for typically any type of camera. So like a DSLR, any type of camera, you can just screw. I learned this on TikTok actually. I was asking because I was like, I don't I rarely use this, if I'm going to be honest with you. No, that's a lie. I'll use it sometimes, but lately I just want my good old tripod that can go as high or low as I want. So like, I like this for height. I use my tripod for height. So yeah, that's why you screw it in. That's staying in because we don't edit over here. So you screw it and then you have more stability for your videos. So this tripod does not come with this camera, but I just wanted to share that with you as a tip because I just learned that like last year over on TikTok. So that is, I think that's like everything. And again, actually, there was somebody over on TikTok that was like, yeah, show me, like, give me the tech specs about this. I feel like I covered the main things regarding this camera. If you want me to go more in depth, please like ask away, like comment, like, subscribe. And again, the link is below for you to purchase the camera. I am not telling you that you need to purchase it, but if you're on the fence, if you're here also because search, browse pushed you out, it's because, you're like, you just want that. And I get it too, because I'll watch so many videos before I buy, not all the time. Sometimes I'll just do it. I pretty much have that good, like, trust in myself. But yeah, so this is the DJ. You see, and you just throw this in your purse, like carry on. It's just nobody got to know. Nobody has to know. Anyways, y'all, I blabbed enough. I got a piece. I have to actually edit for once. I had to piece 4 videos together to make one because I didn't know how to be tech girly. But you're gonna see as we go on this 100-day YouTube journey how we'll evolve. We're gonna evolve together. We'll slowly edit here and there. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.